I'm waiting for the GBP USD as you mentioned. Go 50% and then sell again.
And
So
now
still waiting.
there is a candle formation on Euro AUD. We were talking about that. So there is a chance for you to click sell. With the buy stop, what was the price? Mariusz, tell me before we start. 1 point. I will put it on the chat. Or you can put it on the chat. I will start and you can put the buy stop for sure on the chat, the number.
Okay.
All right. So hello, it's Monday, so it's time for our market update. However, I would like to remind you about the 30 days wealth planner and the 90 days workbook to follow every single day to build your habits and so on and so forth. Let me share the second screen and let's have a look what happened in the last week, how we can make some money this week and where. So like usual, let me start from the US dollar index. I will just take the chart and yeah, I have the chart already right here. So first of all, US dollar index. What happened here? Last week, the price came to the level of 1-to-1 with the biggest correction. As you see, they didn't touch the geometric cluster for the flat correction, which is right here down below. I will remind you what flat correction I'm talking about. Here is our overbalance, deep A, three waves B, and the C. And right now, again, we have a question mark in our head about whether they react at the level of 1-to-1 and continue to go up. And thanks to that, markets related to US dollar will continue to fall down. Or anyway, they will continue to fall down to finally touch the cluster, and then we will have a corrections on the market related to US dollar. Right now, it's actually, we are not trading here, but those are the questions we have to ask ourselves, whether it's better to wait or take some action, because actually the higher time frame is more important. So according to this fact, they touch the 1-to-1 zone. So thanks to that, they should continue to go up. From the other side, on the same or lower time frame, after they touch the 1-to-1, let me go to H4. I guess they touched the overbalance, or maybe not. Let me check the corrections. No, they didn't. Then they came to the level of 1-to-1 and open with the gap. So we don't see the candle formation here. So I guess the final confirmation, small final confirmation that they would like to continue to go up and accept this 1-to-1 we have right here down below will be when the market will cross the level of the overbalance. Right now, we are still in the downtrend right here. So we can assume that the market would like to continue to fall down. And this is my scenario for the market for the next few days. So thanks to that, I'm trading buy on the markets related to dollar. Okay, once the price will go up, touch the overbalance and then do the correction, then I will switch to sell mode only on the markets related to dollar. But right now, it's, as I said, it's 50-50 right here. Technically speaking, they are still in the downtrend, so I can expect the correction on the markets related to dollar. And yeah, let me go back to the platform. First of all, we have a euro dollar. Euro dollar finally touched the geometric cluster, this one. So we have flat correction, okay, three waves B and the three wave C confirmed by the daily candle formation, confirmed by the weekly candle formation. So it looks massive, okay, it looks super cool. Let me see if there is any chance to enter the market. To make sure that it's a good spot to enter the market, the bigger confirmation will be when we will have the overbalance of the biggest correction in the last movement. The bottom of the last movement is right here, so I'm looking for the biggest correction in this last up movement. And I guess that this one is the biggest. And right now the price came to the level of 1-to-1. Let me mark this. Mark the overbalance. So the full confirmation of the geometric cluster market touched on Friday will be when the market crosses the level of 147.4. Right now they came to the level of 1-to-1, but I guess it's a temporary stop after the candle formation. So that's why I told you that I'm looking for a small buy, maybe not here, but on the GBP USD. However, if you are in the scalping mode, maybe it's also not bad spot for you to try, because let me check the structure if they already touched the shallow A. No, they didn't. They didn't touch even the shallow A. So actually the minimum they should do is this shallow A, and I guess they should come back around the 50%. And this 1-to-1 zone down there is just the temporary stop for them just to make the correction. Okay, the perfect spot will be when they will fall down, touch the overbalance, and then do the 50% correction. It will be awesome for us to trade. Actually, this situation we have on the GBP USD. But right now, I would say it's not bad if you are looking for any scalping position, scalping mode, then right now the risk is below 7 pips and the potential take profit is around 25 plus, let's say, because the minimum is shallow A, from 25 to 30 up to even 40 pips. Is it good for you? I don't know. It depends on your business plan. I'm not going to trade here because the collected profit of 20-30 pips is not enough for me. It's too small. However, for scalpers, it's good. Okay, so main scenario for me, or the best scenario will be, actually we have two. First scenario is they can go up to the 50%. When they create the candle formation, then market will be ready to sell, for sell. Second scenario is, okay, false break, no false break. Let's say the second official scenario is they continue to fall down, touch the overbalance to confirm and accept this geometric cluster we have right here on the left side, and then do the correction of the 50%, and then market will be ready for sell. For now, it's up to you. If you like do scalping, then market is ready to buy with the, I would suggest take profit around the stop, which is still a few pips. If you prefer to stay away from the market right now, to wait until the price will go finally to the level of 50 and then sell, it's also fine. Is that clear for you, or do you have any questions?
For me, it's clear. Clear.
Yes, clear.
Good. All right, so the next one, GBP USD. This is the scenario I'm talking about. Let me first of all turn everything off to have a clear chart. Zoom out. After the overbalance we had right here, the price created even deeper A. It was the swing movement in the middle of in the second part of the last week. Actually, not the second part, because on Wednesday, actually. So we can name it again, and we can name it as a deep A. Even right now without a question mark, because we have a small confirmation that they accept this level for now. And the small confirmation is the overbalance of the biggest correction we had in the last movement. We had the biggest correction right here. So let me measure that for everyone. Ciach, ciach, ciach. Move it to the top, boom. And as you can see, there is an overbalance, which is 141.4. So right now, that's why I said that this situation is better than Euro USD, because here on Euro USD we are still at the level of 1-to-1. I'm not expecting the market to go and hit a new top after the 1-to-1 from H1, because behind us there is a weekly candle formation which is much stronger than just H1. However, it's possible. But here on GBP USD we have a first confirmation. So according to that fact, that we have already an overbalance of the biggest correction in the last movement, the price should go at least to the next 1-to-1, which is this one. So what we are waiting now is the correction of the 50%, and then candle formation, of course. Someone is not muted. And then sell after the candle formation, sell. I enter buy right here just because in total I had 6 lots for sell. 1, 2, 4, and 6. That's why I jumped into the half hedge. But if you don't have any trades, I suggest to wait until at least shallow A. This is the minimum they should go to. This is the shallow A, but as you can see, all of my take profits are between shallow A and the 50%. Most probably, once the price touch the level of shallow A and create some candle formation, for the safety reason, I will close all of my buy trades and then wait until the price go to the 50% to enter sell. I'm looking for more sell, one more sell right here once I see the nice and clear H1 or H4 candle formation at the level of 50%. This is one scenario. Is this scenario clear for you?
Damien, last week you told me to sell at 130.12. Now you're saying a little bit lower.
Because the 50% is lower. When we talked last week, the price was a little bit higher. That's why I'm following the scale. Previously, as you can see, when, for example, we were here, I told you wait for the 50%, and the 50% was a little bit higher. Right now, the price fell down, so all you have to do is just to move your scale to have as 100% on the top and 0 in the bottom. And then again, wait for the 50% to sell. That's why it's lower right now, because the price fell down already. Okay, so all you have to do is just to follow with your scale and have the 50%. Okay?
Okay, got it.
The second scenario, which is also possible, that they will not do the correction, like they made a huge swing right here, I mean in total huge, which was over 300 pips, they can continue to fall down. So in this case, that's why I left 3 open lots for sell. I will still make the money back because it's like more than 130 pips times 3, it's around 4,000. So my next step for buying is next 1-to-1 zone. So actually I'm safe, because in my first scenario, when they will go up directly, right now I will close my open buys with some profit, enter more sell, and my target will be next 1-to-1. When they are not going to touch the shallow A or even 50%, they prefer to continue to fall down, I will let them fall down, let's say, until the next 1-to-1, and then enter buy in this 1-to-1 zone. Clear? I'm pretty sure that they will go up anyway for at least shallow A. That's why I entered into the half hedge. All right. Audi USD. What we have here? We have a deep A. Is this deep A confirmed? Let me see. to make sure if the steep A is confirmed or not, we have to find the biggest correction in the last movement, and I guess that the biggest correction is right here. So what we have to do is just to measure it, move it to the top, and then as you can see, they are almost there, or they already touched. They are almost there. This almost I treat like it's already touched. So according to that fact, as you can see, all of the markets related to dollar should go up temporarily. So after that, you can choose whether it's better for you to play. Actually, I would say that Audi USD looks better than, for example, Euro dollar because of the range. Right here, if we talk about the Euro dollar, the safety range, let's around 30 pips. Right here, if we do the same and we will measure at least the 50% of the last down movement, which is right here. This is from now 65, 66, so it's 2 times bigger. However, do we have a candle formation? Can we treat this candle formation as a candle formation? Depends, body to body. Body of the black one is around 6 pips. Body of the white one is not even 3. So there is no candle formation yet. Okay, there is no piercing here. Most probably we will have one more false break here, and then the one-to-one will be nicely touched. Or they can go up and create a morning star. Definitely the market is not ready to play right now, but it will be after the candle formation. So actually the one-to-one zone is pretty big because it's like 40 pips. I mean, pretty big in the comparison to the other one-to-one zones we have right here on the markets, currencies related to dollar. So if you are looking for the buy spot, definitely Audi USD looks better than euro dollar because of the potential profit. It's just bigger. It's definitely better than GBP USD because here we have an overbalance, so the price can continue to fall down. And let me see what happened here on NZD USD. Here also we have an overbalance of the biggest correction, as you can see. I don't have to even use the scale to tell you that it's bigger. What we have right here, we had an overbalance. Maybe it was just one neutral A, extended three waves B. But again, it's overbalanced. So I'm not suggesting to enter buy. Okay, maybe if we'll call it like this, let me show you what I mean. Which is 0, 1, A, three waves B, and the C. Which type of the correction fits here?
Speeding.
Speeding. Speeding correction. So 50% and 61.8. This is the blue measurement. And the red one A to C should be at least 1-to-1. So 1-to-1, it's close to 50, and 127 is close to 61.8. Both are possible. Of course, once the price will touch the first one, we can treat it as a full shape of the correction. So again, because of the fact that we are in the local downtrend, the safest way right here is just to wait until the price comes back to the geometric cluster and then place a sell here. However, some of you like to play according to the catch the bee way. So once you see the candle formation right here, which is actually here because it's a morning star, you can try to catch this movement. However, you have to be aware that they can continue with the swing to fall down, even break the bottom. Okay, so it's a little bit more risky, however, it's still currency market. So the distance to the bottom of the bottom, the previous one, is like around only 150 pips away. So if you will calculate the risk in a smart way, then most probably nothing dangerous can happen. So actually it's up to you. As I said, the safest way of trading here is to wait until the price come back to the geometric cluster and then play sell. However, this is only for those who are using hedge mode, because for stop loss it's pointless to enter here because you will lose money in case of activation. There is no activation actually in the stop loss mode. You will just lose the money. If you use hedge, then you can freeze your account for a while, or once the price activates, you add just more buy, and anyway you will make some money, or just stay in hedge until they fall down more and then close your hedge and add more buy according to the scenarios. So if you like to catch the bee and you use hedge, then NZD/USD is also ready to play. But if you don't like one of those, which is catch the bee style or hedge, then it's standby mode until the price come back here to the geometric cluster. So to sum up, which of those markets related to dollar looks the best? In my opinion, according to all of the rules, I would say that number one for us is AUD/USD for now. However, we are missing the candle formation, so we have to wait until they finish the candle formation, maybe morning star, or do the false break, create a nice and clear shape of the candle formation, and then market will be ready to play. The common space between buy and sell scenario, of course, is 50%, because according to the one-to-one, they can even go and hit a new top in the downtrend as an additional one. They should come back at least to the 50%. After that, I would say that still Euro USD, it's safer than NZD USD, because here we have a supportive one-to-one zone. So AUD USD is just better than Euro dollar because of the potential profit. After that, we can say that NZD USD and the GBP USD, they are equal because this is the same situation. Okay, but if I have to put the risk somewhere, I would choose NZD USD because potential profit is bigger. Imagine that I don't have any trade and I have to choose one of those markets, then I would go with NZD USD, just because my potential risk is at the level of approximately below 10 and my potential profit is above 100. Okay, if I compare it to the GBP USD right now, my potential risk is at the level of 25 and potential profit at the level of 30 few, up to 45, up to 60. So it's smaller. So in this case, GBP USD looks the worst. Number one, AUD USD, number two, Euro dollar, number three, just for those who like this scenario, NZD USD, and the last is GBP USD. Is that clear for you? Do you know why I said like this?
Yes, it's clear.
Because of the probability of risk reward, is it?
One more time.
You said why you choose like this. I suppose that it's because of the risk reward ratio.
Yes,
That's
and
why
the
you put it.
situation. Because on the AUD USD and Euro dollar, we have a supportive one-to-one zone. On NZD USD and GBP USD, we have a pure overbalance without the correction. So we are looking for the correction. We are trying to catch the correction. Here on GBP USD, the full shape of the correction because they didn't even start it. On NZD USD, just the wave C of the correction. That's why it's even better because we already have A, we already have 3 waves B, we are missing C only. Good. Good or good. Gold. Let me turn off what I have for now, and after that I will explain what I'm doing. First of all, after our crazy crazy swing in the uptrend, in the up movement, up direction on gold, market created H4 candle formation. After that, a test which stopped at the level of 61.8 and then continued to fall down. After all, gold came to the level of 1-to-1 with the biggest correction in the last movement, which is this one. So according to that fact, we can even assume that they would like to go back to the top, as they did many times after touching 1-to-1 correction. So this is the up scenario. This is the buy scenario. They came to the 1-to-1 zone. They created H1 candle formation. There is no H4 because of the gap, so we cannot treat these two candles as a piercing. And there is no daily candle formation as well. And the pyramids are below 50. So I still think that they will continue to fall down. However, this is only what I think. So we have to play according to what we can see on the market. So according to that scenario, we can expect the up movement. How big? I would say at least to the 50%. So from now, the risk is at the level of 90 pips and potential take profit at the level of 360 plus minus. So it's still not bad. It's like 4-to-1. Okay. And there is a supportive 1-to-1 zone right here. Because of the fact that there is no H4 candle formation and it doesn't look that they prefer or they would like to create a daily candle formation, maybe I'm wrong because there is many hours until the end of the day. So once they go up, we will have a daily candle formation. But for now, there is no H4 and daily candle formation. They can do maybe one more false break, to close the gap. Actually, they already closed the gap, but there is still no H4, so we can play only according to H1 candle formation. And according to the up scenario, of course, after they touch 1-to-1, we can expect them to go even to the new top. Sell scenario is that this 1-to-1 zone is just a temporary stop for them, and then they will create the correction of 50%. Where is this fucking line? Right here, 50%, and then they will continue to fall down. Of course, the first scenario is they can continue to fall down. Kurwa, sorry, I don't see this line. What is going on? But no. That's the first scenario is they can continue to fall down, cross the 1-to-1 zone, touch the overbalance line, and if yes, then they will open the road to the next 1-to-1, which is this big one above 1,500 pips, which is marked down below. This is actually the best scenario, the clearest, let's say, scenario, because after the overbalance, all I will do is to wait for the 50% correction and then continue to play sell up to the next 1-to-1 zone. Those are the potential scenarios here on the gold market. So the first is, of course, the last one is they can go directly to the next 1-to-1 zone. So first, directly to the new top. Second, directly to the new 1-to-1. Third, fall down, overbalance, 50% correction and sell. And the common space between buy and sell from now without breaking the bottom or with the false break, but inside of the 1-to-1 zone, 50%. Is that clear?
I have one question, Damon.
Or
You are talking about 1-to-1. Where are you taking the measurement to say 1-to-1?
which measurement I've done to do it? This one. This is the biggest correction in the last movement because the last movement started right here. So I took this correction, move it to the top, 0 on top, 100%. And as you can see, they are inside of the 1-to-1 zone, which is the zone between 100% and 127.2.
Okay, I was confused because I was considering the 1-to-1 where you are putting the vertical line now.
No, this one is over.
Yeah, I was calculating. Okay, overbalance.
And now, this is super scenario, but I know that you have, I know that I have buy on top. Why? Because the price did the false break, activated us, not only me, and continue to fall down. So according to this scenario, it looks like it's a little bit more complicated because imagine without this buy on the top, the situation is super clear. Full hedge right now and just wait for the solution. But right now, I have to think a little bit more. So that's why I'm still in the sell mode right here. Even if they touch this 1-to-1, this is my personal opinion about the gold market, that they will continue to fall down anyway. That's why I still have more sell. My net lot is 0.75, which is good because when the market was on the top right here, I had 2.5 lot in total. Right now, I have only 0.75 open, so it's much better. I feel much more comfortable than I felt on the top. I think that you experience similar emotions connected with this up movement. However, my goal is to use my buy I have open down below to close or minimize the loss from the buy I have activated. And once the price comes back to the level of 50%, I will look for candle formation to close my buy, all of my buys, all of my buy position and move the buy stop above the general top. This is my scenario. It might be the scenario for everyone who got activated. The second option is that you can, after the price reach the target, which is 50%, you can close only your blue buy position and just add more sell and wait until they do the overbalance, close your sell, then add more buy, wait for the 50%, add more sell, and actually this is a lot of fun right here. I love to play with the hedge because I don't care which direction the price will choose. So in this case, I'm waiting at least the price to come back to the 50%, and then I will make a decision which scenario is better. I will see the up movement, I will measure the size of the candles, I will compare the size of the white candles to the black one. I will try to check if there is power or money behind the candles and so on and so forth. So I'm not able to say what my reaction will be when they come to the level of 50%, but this is my first stop. Of course, I wish them to continue to do the overbalance. So choose the scenario, this one, to fall down, overbalance, and then correction, because I will just add more sell. This 1-to-1 zone is dangerous just because we know how powerful the up movement on the gold market can be. So maybe it will be even safer to leave this buy above the top, on top actually, and close it later on. For example, once the price come to the next 1-to-1, which is here, because after that the distance between one and another will be just 1,600, and then wait for the 50%, which is 800, and close everything on 0. There are a lot of potential movements, but this is what I see for now. Okay, if you have your trade activated on top, just analyze it, maybe now, maybe later on, and choose the scenario you would like to go with. If you don't have any trades on the gold market. As I said, from the technical stuff, from the technical side, actually there is only H1 candle formation and one-to-one zone, so the risk is below 100 pips. If it's acceptable for you, if you would like to try anyway, because the risk reward ratio at the level of 4 or 5 to 1, it's worth it, then the market is ready to buy. There is H1 candle formation, tested again. Once they close with the hammer, why not? Clear?
Clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, clear.
Indices, Dow Jones. After Dow Jones touched the one-to-one zone and create a candle formation, I made the decision to slowly come back to the market with a super small position, which is 0.2. I told you that I reduced the volume on Dow Jones. I'm playing 0.1 per every 10,000, 0.1 lot, which is $1 per pips, without the security order. I mean, I'm not securing myself super close or under or below the candle formation. Okay, I'm giving the market the space because anyway, $1,000, 1,000 pips movement is just 2,000 for me. So it's like a peanut comparing to the whole account. So what is my plan? As you see, this is just the 50% of the last movement. I entered the market just because they came to the one-to-one zone. I have the overbalance line marked right here below. So once they cross the overbalance, we know that Dow Jones actually doesn't care about the overbalance. That's why I'm not securing myself below the candle formation. But the next one-to-one zone is right here. So I guess once they cross this once they cross the overbalance right here, then there is the open row to the next one-to-one, which is just 1,000 pips below, which is still okay because once they come to the next one-to-one zone, I will add more buy, and then I will secure myself below this bottom, on this bottom on the left side. Depends. Once they go up right now, I will just close. I just set up take profit at the level of 50, and this is my target. My goal for Dow Jones is to slowly take the money from the swap back. And as you remember, I closed all of my Dow Jones last Monday with the swap in total over 4,000 something. So my goal is just to take this money back at least. That's why there is no rush here. There is no pressure on me. That's why the lot is super small. Also, the lot is super small because this down movement is only about 1,000 pips. So it's still a little for Dow Jones. Again, if you are looking for the spot, technically speaking, there is a one-to-one zone. There is a candle formation. The risk is a little bit above 100 pips. Playing 0.1 is $100. So for $1,000 account is little bit too much, too big. So I suggest play 0.01 if you think about buying Dow Jones. From the technical stuff, the spot isn't so bad because it's one-to-one. And we know how powerful buying Dow Jones can be, but don't be crazy with the volume. The next one is DAX. When I saw the down movement, when I saw that they came to the one-to-one, on Friday, I made a decision to enter the market. Actually, they already crossed it in the meantime, but it's still attractive for me. This zone, I made a decision to enter buy according my theory on indices that it's better to buy than sell. And today morning even, I started building pyramid, as you can see right here. After they crossed the level of 50, I enter buy and I exited from this buy with just 200 profit. I'm just do scalping because I'm sitting all day next to the computer today and tomorrow, so why not? I have a lot of time. but I exited from this trade. From the technical side, I just took the profit because I shouldn't exit from this trade because the RSI didn't cross the level of the 50 again, but I made a decision that I exited from this trade and then I will enter the market one more time after they cross the RSI at the level of 50. I'm just having fun here on Dow Jones. However, it's not bad spot to trade. It's safer. Definitely playing DAX is much safer than playing Dow Jones. Definitely the range is better because here to the general bottom is 100 pips. To the next one, 230 and 300 to the general one. And then a little bit below the bottom is another one-to-one. It's like in total 500 pips instead of over 1,000 on Dow Jones. So if you are looking for any spot, then Dow Jones doesn't look so bad. Actually, they open with the gap, so we cannot say that there is a candle formation here. There is no daily candle formation, so you can play only according H1. Once you accept the risk at the level of over 100 pips. If not, then wait for the correction or reduce the volume or maybe test the pyramid. Why not? As you can see, for example, the previous entry, I mean, we are not selling. So let me find, for example, here on the left side. After the thrice cross, it was right here. The level of 50, we had a 400 pips swing. Maybe it's time for you to try, I don't know. From the technical side, as I said, DAX looks much safer than Dow Jones. And S&P 500, the craziest one, I guess that they are at the level of one-to-one as well. Yeah. They are at the level of one-to-one. Same story. One-to-one, H1 candle formation, which is this hammer only. No H4, no daily. Total risk at the level of, as you can see, 300 pips. So that's why I say that it's the most dangerous one. To the local top, over 1,400 pips. I prefer to stay away from S&P 500 after this small correction. Here, maybe after, 3,000, 5,000 pips correction, maybe something like this, it will be still attractive to enter, buy and build a pyramid. The settings are fucked up. But if you are really looking for any trades on the indices, I would suggest to go with the DAX, maybe learn how to build a pyramid with the small volume. Spot is not bad. To the top is like over 500 pips. It's enough to play H1, H4, try, do something. If not, then maybe Dow Jones to the local top. It's like over 1,000 pips. The price didn't cross the pyramid level. Maybe M15 will be here in the next few minutes. If not, then H1. Maybe I will even try to build a pyramid after H1 here on Dow Jones. As you can see, it's super powerful. The last time when it was the good spot to buy was right there. And after that, here on the left side. And after that, we had a swing of 2,000 pips without the correction. This is the power of pyramid. This is the power of building the pyramid on H1, H4. H4 was similar. As you can see, H4, 1,800, little bit lower. I guess this H4 was just after the H1. That's it if we talk about the indices. Not for everyone, but if you'd like to try, the spot doesn't look so bad. Questions?
When you are building a pyramid, you are not setting stop loss.
No, no
Like-
security order here. Everything you
No
have to do
security.
manually.
The
That's why
size, the
it's
volume is always the same.
volume. That's why I reduced the volume even, because previously I was playing 0.5 a lot per every 10,000, but it was too much. Imagine that one candle here, this H4 candle, let's say, or even H1 was, it wasn't so bad because it was just like not even 100 pips, but this H1 was like 200 pips. Imagine that you enter for buy, and after that, the next candle will have, let's say, 300 pips, and you have to close it with the minus. Then 300 times $5, it's $1,500, which is 15% of your account. It's way too much. That's why I reduce it times 5, and I'm playing 0.1 per every 10,000. So even if I have a huge candle and I have to do something, I'm not afraid of that because I'm losing still a few percent of my account. And the potential movement is still fine even for 0.2. Imagine that when the price come back to the top, it will be like 1,500. To make this 1,500, for example, on gold, on GBP USD, I have to wait with one lot, all of this movement, and it will be not enough. That's why I like to support myself with the indices, but my main market is different. Okay, JPYs. What we have right here. I told you about this fucking situation when I was flying from Malaysia to Thailand. I got activated, so I'm still activated. There was no chance for me to do something. As you can see, I gave myself two options. First of all, they will continue to fall down. So I will exit from my both sell at the level of 1-to-1, and I will look for buy to close all of the trades in the middle. If they will continue to go up, there is an overbalance. So I'm waiting for 50% correction, and then I will enter sell as a first one. So it doesn't matter for me. If they choose to go up first or fall down as a first direction, this is how I will play. 50% and sell, or next 1-to-1 and buy. So actually right now the market is a little bit in the standby mode, but it doesn't look so bad. GBP JPY, I guess we have a similar story here. Overbalance of the first one. We are in front of the next 1-to-1. Check. Pick. Same story. All you have to do is to choose which market looks better for you. What we have here, first of all, down movement, second of all, neutral. So it looks like speeding correction as a first one, irregular. I guess irregular is even impossible because they should hit the stop on the left. And then the first spot to enter the market will be right here. 50 and 115 on 127. And again, you have the option. Wait until the price go up and touch the level of 50% geometry cluster for the speeding correction. This is the shape of the speeding correction, neutral A. Neutral A, 3 waves B, and the C. And then we'll have a sell spot right there. Second scenario, they will continue to fall down. So after that, we will have a buy spot right here. So actually there is a sell spot a little bit higher, like a little bit, which is 200, which is not bad. And this scenario will be better for everyone who like to trade GBP, JPY or JPYs, because after that the range to the next one-to-one will be over 600 pips, which is even better than Euro JPY. Anyway, GBP JPY is faster than Euro JPY, but at the end the choice is yours, because actually USD JPY looks the same. There is an overbalance. They are like 200 pips away from the current bottom to the next one-to-one from the current price. There is the 300 pips, and also same story. Up movement and sell, down movement and buy. Currently standby mode. This is also my plan for Euro JPY. If the market will stay in the middle of nowhere like they are right now, between my 50% and the next one-to-one, but GBP JPY or USD JPY will touch the 50% faster or next one-to-one faster, I will hedge myself, or I will enter the market to support Euro JPY to exit from the market faster. I will use USD JPY or GBP JPY to do this. I don't know which one will look better, but we will see. Is that clear for you?
Yes.
Yes.
It's clear.
Kurde, dobrze. All right. USD CAD. From one side, we are still in the one-to-one zone right there. They didn't touch the magic line of overbalance, because overbalance is like just 10 pips below this bottom we had right here. However, we have a deep A behind us and the bigger overbalance behind us. So what I see here is just B. Where they are right now, they touch the level of 61.8 from the general top. If we put this down movement, I mean this correction as a deep A after this downswing, then actually it's too complicated, because it will be deep again. They didn't touch the one-to-one with this one. Now the one-to-one will be deep again. For me today it's hard to make the analysis right here, I would say. From one side, they are at the level of one-to-one, but the higher time frame is saying sell. There are deep A, but the deep A is not confirmed yet. However, if I have to choose the button, I will go with the sell button. What I can see right now, they came to the one-to-one. Yes, they are at the level of one-to-one. Right here, they created the candle formation on Friday. Right now, they are testing this candle formation. So if I have to make a decision right here, right now, I will go with sell, secure myself above this stop or above this stop, and give them a space, you know, to do this small consolidation they like to do. If I don't have to make any decision, I will stay away of the market until this overbalance right here. I know that some of you have already opened some trade below and somewhere here, so my recommendation is just to set up the buy stop above this stop, give them this few pips, 12 pips as a space to do something. Maybe they would like to do the false break, maybe they will not hit this local top and keep this H1 from Thursday or Friday. This is what I will do. However, there is no candle formation yet, so maybe after the candle formation I will be able to sell more. What you have to do is just to secure yourself That's why I suggest to be secured above the stop. If you don't have to play here, then I will stay away from this chart. Clear? I mean, there is many markets where we can make a decision right here, right now. So in the comparison to USD CAD, there is too many question marks right here. Same story with the GBP CAD. I told you that I have a few trades right here. That's why I put the full security order above the top and I'm waiting. They were so close to my overbalance. However, they are still at the level of 1-to-1 and this is a swing market. So all I'm doing here is just to wait. Let me close it to do not move something. We have a daily candle formation here. We have even a weekly candle formation. We have a resistance zone right here. If we talk about the up movement or just the support zone, actually, because we are in the downtrend, we are at the level of 1-to-1 with the biggest correction in the last movement. Actually, they stopped right now on the level of 115. So if I have to choose the button, it's definitely sell more than buy. That's why I had few sell position already open, but right now I'm not adding any trade until they touch the level of overbalance, which is right here down below. The current risk is at the level of 67 pips. So if it's enough for you that you have a daily or weekly candle formation and it's just expensive and they are at the level of 1-to-1 from the weekly time frame, then just wait for the candle formation and secure yourself above the general top. It's time 0.6, 0.7 Mariusz said today. So 60 pips here is like 60 times 0.7, it's 42. It's $42 playing 0.1, which is also not bad. However, we have a better spots on the markets related to dollar, I guess so. I will go through the market in a moment. Anyway, is that clear for you? From one side, from the bigger picture, it's worth it to enter sell. However, this 1-to-1 zone is super huge because it's over 800 pips. So we don't know if this top we have right now is actually the current top, or they would like to do the false break, or they would like to go to 127.2. Again, a lot of question marks. So if I have, right now I have to be in the market, so I have no choice. But if I had a choice, I would never go with this market in this current stage, because actually I was influenced by someone. I shouldn't say like this, but you know, sometimes I'm losing my control, and if someone recommends me something, then I'm saying to myself, yeah, yes, why not? Let's try. And this is the result. So don't do that. Euro Audi. Actually, we discussed last Saturday. That is pointless to play long term on Euro Audi. I'm laughing at that right now, but after that, the price just made the movement of over 200 pips without a bigger correction. So right now, I don't know. I'm not sure whether it's better to play scalping mode or anyway long term here. However, where we are, the price came to the biggest correction in the last down movement, which is this one. We are inside of the 1-to-1 zone. And actually, after there is no candle formation yet, but once we see the candle formation, according to the rules, the price, the market will be ready to sell. There is, as you can see, the 115 is close to 50%, and even they are at the level of shallow A, according to this measurement, which is not bad. Once they cross the overbalance right here, there is just one more correction right here, and this is also the full shape of the speeding correction here. So once you see the candle formation right here, the market will be ready for sell. Actually, I'm waiting for the one-to-one only and the shape of the speeding correction because it's still here as a one of the scenario. As you can see, the one-to-one is exactly at the level of how much? 50, I guess. Yes. This is my target. Plus minus. Okay, I entered sell too early because of the situation on GBP, USD and gold market. I enter sell right here because it was H1 from the lower time frame and it was one-to-one with this correction or with this. I actually don't remember right now. But as you can see, I already closed few buy today. I had 3 buys and 4 sell position today. I closed 2 of my buy position. The third one I set up, I put the take profit of my third one close to the previous stop, close to the overbalance to give them a space, you know, to do whatever they want to do. And then I'm waiting. I'm not expecting a lot, even if the plan is that after the one-to-one, they will continue to go and break the bottom and blah, blah, blah. I need just the one-to-one because this sell from the top, this is my sell position. Once the price come to the level of one-to-one, the first geometric cluster will cover the loss from the sell I have right here. Once they continue to go up, I'm secured. I have my buy stop above the stop on the left side. I made a decision to do not put buy stop right here above the top just because I would like to avoid activation. And that's it. Again, the market is not super fast, so even if they will go higher, I will just add more sell and then anyway wait until they fall down. I wish them to start falling down in the one-to-one zone so I will be able to quit from the few trades. If you don't have any trade, then all you can do is just to wait for H1 or H4 candle formation and play for at least geometric cluster for the speeding correction, which is this one. This is the common space between both buy and sell scenario. So actually this market looks good. I would say that it's worth it to try. However, there is no candle formation yet. I guess they will hit this local top, maybe false break, maybe go a little bit higher to touch 115. We don't know. So the market is not ready right here, right now. Okay, after the candle formation, sell mode for me. GBP cut, if you don't have to, don't play. If you really want to, then sell with the buy stop above the top. USD cut, if you don't have to play, don't play. If you really want to, or if you are in the market, then buy stop above this stop. I will split the security order between those two tops. USD JPY, active standby, waiting for the 50% to sell or breaking the bottom one-to-one and buy. Same story on GBP JPY. Actually, which one will be faster, then you can play this market. Same story on Euro JPY. So all of the JPYs are following the same scenario. S&P 500, I suggest to stay away from this market just because of the risk, just because of the fact that the correction wasn't so big. DAX is ready to play actually after 1 hour because they crossed a moment ago. Once they close this candle like this, I will add one more buy according to the pyramid. Okay, but the important thing is that you have to wait until the end of the time frame. So there is no other spot to enter buy. However, the profit is not bad. I collected 1,200 already today, and this is just another 400 in the plus. So I jumped into the scalping mode definitely for this week because I realized that I closed with the swaps the last week with the minus. It was the first week this year I closed with the minus, so I need to spend a little bit more time to cover the losses and have a blue result at the end of this week and this month. Same story with Dow Jones, 1-to-1. DAX looks a little bit better. Still the DAX over gold, ready to play only if you accept the risk above 100 pips. If you are not in the market, if you are in the market, as I am, I'm still in the sell mode. However, I would like to collect this movement up to 50%. NZD USD, H1 tested. I will try. Small supportive trade. Why not? Extra 1,000 for upgrade to the business class. And yeah, so it's ready to play. Audi, NZD, there is no candle formation yet. There is no candle formation on H4. Maybe after the hour, we will see some H4 candle formation. Right now, it's not ready to play. GBP, from the technical side, is not ready to play. Because we have an overbalance, so we are in the blind zone between an overbalance and shallow A. If you have some trade below, then it's good to secure yourself, but not full. I did half hedge right here, and euro dollar ready to play. However, the risk reward is like just 2-to-1, but profit is a profit. That's it. If we talk about today's market, do you have any questions about that?
No, thank you.
No questions?
From my side, no.
No questions.
All right. If there is no question, then I guess that's it for today. By the way, do you like this style when I'm opening the room a few minutes before the proper call, just to have a look in case you have some question, just to have a look in your toolbox?
Yes.
Yes, this is a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can do that. When I'm responsible for the call, I will do it. This week, I'm going to be responsible for Q&A on Wednesday and business plan call on Friday. So don't forget about your homework. Danuta posted all of the topics on the group last week, so be prepared for tomorrow. And with me, see you on Wednesday. Have a good day. And of course, I will notify you through the app about the updates. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.